Are we live?
Hello everyone!
Hi guys!
Oh my god, happy Friday TGIF! And welcome to Sarah, who is finally on my channel.
This is my first time on your channel?
Oh my god, yeah.
I think it is. Guys.
Welcome. Everyone give her an applause.
Dun, 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 dun.
It is actually also my very first live stream on YouTube, so this is like a little milestone.
Welcome everyone.
Yeah.
I'm going to be looking at your chats on here, so that's why I'm looking at my phone.
Yeah, if you guys want to join us in any sort of like little questions or just something you want to tell us, just let us know and we will read it aloud. Okay.
We'll be checking your answers.
Yeah.
Hello, Sissel.
Hello. Hello, everyone. Okay. Thank you guys so much for joining us. So today we're actually here to have a little ladies pamper evening. We are totally like cozied up in our pajamas.
This is actually my bathroom that we're in right now.
That would be nice though.
The bathroom of my dreams.
Yeah, in the dreams. We thought, I don't know why, I was like, let's have like a spa like evening, and then I was thinking about what should we do for like a set. Like, let's do a bathroom.
I love it. Random. If this was in my house, like, oh, I'd always be wearing my cozy clothes.
Yeah,
in the bath.
Oh, sounds so nice. We are actually here to have like a good, nice talk about a lot of different beauty products.
A lot of Korean beauty. A lot of some Korean yummy things.
Yummy things.
Tasty things.
Tasty things.
One might say.
And we have a giveaway prepared for you guys as well. So before we start with the introduction of all of the products, and we're gonna play around, some of the products here are pretty cool. Yeah. And it'll be so funny to show you guys.
I think you guys can have a sneak peek if you can see on the sides, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can see on the sides.
Something to look forward to.
Hi, Roger Sarah. Hello. Hello, Emily.
Yeah. So yeah, let me introduce, because you can actually have the chance to win something. At the end of this live stream, we're gonna find a lucky winner. And it's international, so all of you guys can join. I know that you guys are very international, so obviously. But let me show you what it is. It's from a brand called Positive Hotel. It's a Korean health food company. So there's like a couple of products. First up, we have my favorite little granola bars, if I can open it.
That's prepared in this bathtub.
Yes.
For your enjoyment.
Granola bars. It's really yummy. Like super healthy food, guys. And then the next item is something that I'm taking every morning. It's a little like green powdered juice. If you saw this on my Instagram, you would know that it looks very aesthetic and healthy, and it tastes that way too.
It tastes aesthetic.
Yeah. Then other than that, we have some Korean healthy protein shake powder. This is not only just like protein powder, it's literally just a whole grain shake as well. It tastes like a smoothie, like a grainy smoothie.
Is it got the miso in it? The Korean, it's like the whole grain maybe?
I actually don't know, but it's
no, it's the oat protein, sorry, that's where the grain is.
Oh yes, and it's all like vegan protein, so it is really good. And then the last thing is some little beauty supplements. I actually take these every morning and it's so satisfying. It's little collagen and vitamin C
This
oils.
is so cute.
You just eat it and it tastes really good. And then there's little vitamin C pill. So all of these things is gonna help your skin becomes beautiful, because it starts from within you all. So this is what you can win. And stay tuned, because we will let you guys know what the little rule of the game is at the end of the live stream.
Stay tuned for that. I want to enter, but I can't.
Yeah.
But I want to.
Oh, it's really good.
I shouldn't complain though, because we got these really awesome products here as well.
Yeah.
So
this is actually good. This is like for your skin on the inside.
Right.
And this is for the skin on the outside.
Inner beauty, outer beauty.
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh, I love that. We're getting like so many comments. Some people are saying it's lagging, but some people are saying it's not lagging. Can you guys let us in the comments know if it's all lagging for everyone? Oh, everyone says it's lagging a lot. Is that okay? 살짝 래그가 있다고 들었는데요. Okay, we're gonna check in on the lag, guys. I think it's because
Yeah.
our quality is just the camera quality is too good for YouTube.
Can you see this, guys? This is like high-end quality on my channel. Oh my god.
Your channel's very high end.
Well, I'm trying my best.
The little infill shots of you like you walk into a room
Yeah.
and then you're already in the room walking the other way, and I'm like imagining you like putting the camera there and then walking out.
Yeah, it's a lot of work to make it look professional.
I'm just like, yay!
Oh my god. Anyways, guys, today's live stream is done in collaboration with KITA, which is Korean International Trade Association. I've memorized that pretty well by now. Basically, they just make sure that you guys have access to all of the best and newest and most amazing K products. So that's what we're gonna talk about today.
Oh, everyone's saying it's lagging so much. So we're looking into it, guys.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can get the lag under control really soon. So hold tight, because there is 3,000 people watching right now.
Hi everyone!
Hi everyone!
I'm not gonna lie, like I've been a little bit nervous because it's my first like YouTube live stream, and my followers, like I'm very open, right? So they kind of know my mental health these days. They're already always up to date on my mental health. So yeah, this is making me a bit nervous, but I'm also really excited. So
Sissel's doing great, everyone, isn't she? I feel like Sissel beforehand was a bit nervous, but like everyone's here to see you. They're all supporting you.
I love that. And here to see you too.
Oh, good. I think it's the quality. It's getting all right. A few people said that it's good on their phones, so that's good. Not lagging at all. Okay. We're back.
Are we back?
We're back. I can see the lights on.
I'm here.
All right, guys. Hopefully that's fixed the lag. Let us know in the comments if you can see us,
Yeah.
hear us.
Hear us, and if there is any lag or anything.
Oh, I think it's good. I'm looking at us on the little screen here.
Oh,
It's looking.
we look cute.
We've matched clothes today. We've gone
Yeah.
with like I thought
Like
the blue,
and
the
yellow.
and the yellow.
That's the Swedish colors.
Is it?
It's so anti-Danish right now.
I
No,
mean,
just kidding.
I'm Australian, so like,
Yeah, you're fine with it all.
I'm just here for the coffee.
It's
So-
mate.
Just here, mate. I'm just chilling, mate, with the drip
Anyways,
coffee.
Exactly. So we were talking about the coffee right before it went bongos. So
Everyone's saying much better now, much better now.
oh, we're so glad. We're so glad to just see you guys and listen properly. Okay, so let's talk about coffee, because we really want to sit and enjoy some coffee while we are talking about skincare. Obviously, this is like a pampering evening, and you have to have a hot beverage for that.
Beverage.
Beverage.
Beveragino.
This is the All That monthly drip bag coffee. In Korea, like the whole home cafe thing is so trendy, and these makes it so easy.
The packaging is so beautiful too, though. Can we just admire the packaging for a second?
Yeah.
So there's 16 flavors and 2 of each. So there's one for every day of the month and a little left over.
And a little left over, exactly. Like this is so good. So I have actually, this is in a full new extra box, and I have had like another box at home, and I've like devoured it so quickly.
This one looks a bit messy because my boyfriend and I have been
Yeah.
getting into this one.
I love it.
We've been trying all the different flavors.
It's really good. Should we try some?
Yes.
I kind of want to should I do like a blind one?
Yeah, you go blind. don't go blind. Just do a blind test. And I'm gonna try the decaf blend because it's late at night and I stay up like awake really like easily with coffee. So I thought I haven't tried the decaf yet. So
I actually haven't tried that either, but I think I'm gonna go with this one. And I love, guys, I just went in blind and I'm getting the green one. You know, it's not like I don't love green, green loves me.
No, it's just connected to you.
Yeah.
It's just come to you. I love this packaging though.
It's so good.
We had the, there's a Puerto Rican one in here that we had the other day and my boyfriend really liked that one. He was like, oh, this one's really good.
Oh, man, I love them all actually. There's also one very tropical one with fruit. This one was really good.
That was the first one I had. That was a good one as well.
It was really good.
Anything with fruit on the packaging, I'm in for.
Okay, let's try to open this. Can we have it?
Oh, Unica says Sissel and Green are meant to be.
Yes, we are meant to be. So everyone, and I love, yes, everyone please, every time you post a heart, post a green heart. That makes my heart happy.
Makes her heart green. Korea is so aesthetic. It is.
It is seriously aesthetic. Okay, so look at this. This is how the drip bag coffees, the smell. Immediately as I pulled it out, you can just, this is a good one.
That's a really nice smell.
So it looks like this and you really just open it by pulling here. It has a very clean cut, right? And here we have the little wings. So don't pull too much. If you just pull like this, it'll be fine. So then you can put it over the cup like that.
It's so cute how it does this. I quite like this style of making it at home. It's much nicer than just getting like a spoonful of
like instant coffee. Yeah.
I'm gonna shake that down so the powder doesn't fly
And honestly, it's just nice that you can have like variety every single day when you have a coffee. Because we usually have like a French drip at home, and so we make a whole can, and then it's the same taste the whole day. You know?
Oh yeah.
So this is perfect. We actually, let me get the little kettle, because we boiled some water. I'm getting
the decaf smells really nice too.
Yeah,
it almost smells a little bit, not chocolatey, but like, do you know what I mean? There's like a
toffee, kind of toffee.
Yeah, like a little bit caramelly or something.
Yeah. Okay, should we do yours first?
Yes. Should I hold this?
Yeah, let's do it.
I've got to do it slowly.
Oh, this is so like aesthetic. I got glass mugs just for today, just so that we could see it like dripping through on camera. Isn't that good? Honestly, in the morning, I really enjoy doing drip as well, just because it's kind of like a mindful and slow process. And I feel like we're just so used to doing everything super, super quickly.
Especially here in Korea, it's like quick.
Bali, like culture. And this is like, you know, you're kind of forced to do this one slow, which I really love. Kind of grounds us in the morning. Now it's evening, so it grounds us.
In the evening.
In the evening. And then the coffee hits me and I'm like,
time to work. See, I've got the decaf, so I'll be fine.
You'll be fine.
I'll be asleep in the tub behind us.
Oh my God.
And I'll let you continue the live.
Yeah.
I love just like watching the water go down though. I think there's something really enjoyable about that.
It is. It's, oh my God, I'm so weak.
I'm struggling with this one hand. I'm like, oh, it's working my finger muscles out.
Oh my God, I need to use 2 arms for this. Sissel hasn't been in the gym for a while.
I haven't been working out those finger muscles.
Yeah, because you just were telling me that you guys are working out every single day.
But it doesn't have to be like a long time. Even if it's just 10 minutes, we just do like a little bit of exercise.
Ah, that's good.
Just so I kind of like am moving. Because you know days when you just edit and you edit all day and then I'm like, I haven't left the house today. I get so many of those days and I was like, I need to do some sort of movement.
Oh my God, that reminds me. It's literally the first time right now that I've left the house in 2 days. Oh, that's so embarrassing.
No, I have a lot of days like that too. But I mean, like, because last year we were told not to leave the house so much. I was like, it became a habit. And then, I mean, I love being at home, but I also need to move. You know, you need to get like the blood flowing.
Exactly, fresh air.
Oh, Nikki Lou says, drip coffee feels therapeutic, and green hearts for you. And I'm like,
yay.
Oh, is it possible to Ashley says, is it possible to order overseas? Looks like a cute Christmas present. It would make such a good Christmas present.
Actually, down in the description box from this video right now, I have linked to all of the different products, and the coffee is also there. And it's all of the links that you can order from internationally wise. So yeah, you can definitely do that.
This would make such a good gift for a coffee lover because it's literally like, what do you give someone who has everything?
This is actually a good idea. I'm gonna. Wow, you guys just gave me a really good idea.
I haven't even thought of Christmas yet. Sissel and I were talking before this live, and I was like, because I'm Australian, I don't feel Christmassy in winter.
Yeah.
So I haven't even thought of Christmas gifts yet. But
oh my god, I'm like, as soon as it gets colder, I'm like, I need to save some money for Christmas presents. Oh man.
Oh, and then you can put this back in here so it doesn't drip everywhere.
Got that drip?
Drip, drip coffee.
I have such a lame humor. Yeah. Unsubscribe and leave.
I put this in the bathtub. Do you want to
Yes.
go for a swim little coffee bag?
And I brought some soy milk as well, so that we could have a little, if you want to do that.
Oh, do you?
Latte.
Do you want some, do you?
Do you even, do you?
I do you. Do you? Please don't unsubscribe, everyone.
For those of you who don't know, soy milk in Korean is tuyu. That's why we're making these stupid jokes.
Yeah, I have every April Fool's, I do a dad joke video. And literally, it's my favorite video of the year. Have you?
I've seen that now that you say it. Yes, I have.
It's really dumb, but if you like Korean dad jokes, it's just my favorite thing in the world.
Dad jokes in general are amazing.
I've punctured it. Would you like me to pour some in yours?
Yes, thank you. And this one is gonna like squirt everywhere.
I don't want to get it on your clothes.
Should I do it? I'm used to this one
go for it.
actually. This is my like hack when I was in the Korean Academy as well.
That's smart.
Here we go.
My fave soy milk. Yay!
Yes. Of course, because if we did dairy milk, Sarah would be really unhappy because I would fart all evening.
I would accept that.
You would accept
as
my
part of
farts.
the live process.
Oh man.
I accept you as you are. Farts and all.
I love it. Okay, let's have a taste.
Lovely. Pauline says, the struggle of finding Christmas gifts is real, so thanks for the idea. Yes.
Yes.
This would make such a good, and it's so pretty. It's not just
really
like
pretty. And it's like a new little like surprise every day.
my phone's falling on my lap. There we go. No one saw a thing. Cheers.
Cheers. Okay, let's try.
Is it really hot?
It's okay, I think.
The decaffeine is really nice.
Is it?
Yeah, it's really smooth.
I know I've had this one before and I really loved it too.
Okay, I'm onto this one. Because I'll let you guys on a little secret. I actually don't drink coffee. I will have like 2 coffees a year maybe, and that's just because someone just like gave it to me. So when I got this, I was like, I'll try it. But I gave a lot to my boyfriend because he'll have like a coffee. He used to be a barista.
Really?
Yeah, and he really liked it. So I was like, I'll try some too. And I was like, it's really nice.
It's really nice.
But this is probably my favorite, the decaffeinated one.
Yeah.
It's really smooth.
Especially if you loved the scent as well of coffee.
And I think that's the other thing is because like a lot of instant coffees, you don't get like the enjoyment of the really nice smell, but these ones, they all smell so good. Like I just want to smell it all the time.
Yeah, but I feel like coffee is kind of like wine, you know? Like you can enjoy wine on a basic level of just getting bad, cheap wine.
Yep.
Or then you can get really into like wine and really like enjoy all of the different area of it. And I think like coffee is the same thing, right?
I think so, because I don't like wine either.
We can't be friends though.
We can't. Sorry, I was squishing the mic, everyone, so I'm going to come forward. I won't squish. Can you guys hear me still? There we go.
Hello.
Just untangle my hair.
Actually,
there we go.
Speaking of hair, that was such a good gateway.
An unintentional segue, perhaps?
So, I want to introduce you to probably the best product that I have ever that I have found these days. Ooh. Like I'm so glad that I was introduced to this. So,
body hair, not hair.
So this brand is called Osika. I think that's how it's pronounced, and it's actually it's like a what's it called, laser hair removal device. This is amazing. You guys know that I actually got laser hair removal in my armpits a couple of years ago.
Me too.
Yeah.
But like many years ago.
Yeah, and it kind of like starts to grow back. So this is great. This is something that you can just do at home. Let's do a little unboxing, guys.
Oh, and while we do that, A Hurricane says, what's your go-to New Year presents? Ooh.
People do presents on New
Do
Year.
people do presents on New Year's? Or do you mean Christmas presents in the New Year?
Well, for New Year's, a lot of booze. Champagne.
Boots? Booze. I was like, boots sound great.
No booze. That's like I'm the alcoholic in the family, no.
I mean, if anyone wants to give me boots, though, I would be accepting. Oh, Nicolai says, love the packaging. This one, Korea does really good packaging, can we say? Like
Yeah,
the products
the
and the product
design.
itself is so sleek. It's like
It's really
small.
sleek.
It's like
Yeah,
portable.
it's very handy and it weighs literally nothing. It's really lightweight. And so these are basically the device. So this is to be honest, I'm not sure, but I think it's the fan.
This is a fan.
Yeah, this is the fan. And here we have the little laser part.
Because if you do the fan at the same time, it hurts less. Like some of them,
really?
yeah. So you blow the cool air on it, and then it cools down as they do it, so it hurts less.
Oh, see,
you
you are
doing it
helping
wrong?
me. I think I've been doing it wrong. Although, like, it's actually super easy. So let me show you guys.
You don't have to do it. Like I know not everyone does it, but it's just like if you want to get that,
I
like
see.
extra. But
A little extra. So in order,
wait, Daria says in Russia in New Year's they do presents.
that's right.
Do you?
Yeah, that's right. In Russia, Christmas isn't really a thing, but New Year's is the big thing.
That's really cool.
Yeah, well, I've learned that from Angelina. She's my go-to Russian friend.
What's the tradition?
Yeah. Okay, let's like zigzag a little bit. So this product is Osika is totally painless, which is the good thing about this, because when I went to the like clinic to get it removed, it was so painful.
And like the thicker the hair is, the more it hurts.
Yeah, so armpit, ouch.
Yeah.
Bikini line, ouch. But you can use this everywhere. That's the good thing about this. You can use it on the face, and like a little mustache. I definitely
I
will
need
do
that. I might grow mine out though, so I'm deciding.
A little.
The little twist. Little KFC kernel.
You can also do it like in the bikini line. So, and like legs, arms, also here. But the thing is, like before you use it, you gotta shave. So I've actually prepared my legs to be shaved. And this is how you know, like when you're a white person or just a pale person in general, even when I shave, like this is literally only a few hours old shave, you can see my little hairs underneath.
Like I literally, after I shave, like a few hours later, then it's just like,
Yeah, you
Back
can
again.
see it. And that's a good thing about like laser hair removal, because
little sip break. Oh, delicious.
dramatic
I'm
pause.
making myself laugh now.
Because I lost my trail.
It's really good.
It gets rid of the hairs.
And it's good if you, it's best if you've got pale skin and darker hairs, but I think you
Yeah.
can actually change the setting on this one depending on your skin tone, I believe.
Yes, that's right. So there is like the very dark skin tones. It's not recommended to use, but it actually goes up quite dark. So I think most of you guys will be able to use this kind of product. Can we zoom in on this here?
Daria says, is it safe to do the laser hair removal on armpits?
Yeah, you can use it on armpits, like literally everywhere in your body, basically, that
Yeah.
you can use it. I wouldn't go too close to the eye because the light is a little bit bright, but when you do it your face, they actually give a little pair of like protective sunglasses on it. So you wear these when you do your face.
So you can look cool while you do your legs. I mean, they're actually really stylish when you wear them, to be honest.
Oh, really?
Sissel makes it fashion.
Do you even fashion?
Do you fashion, my dear? Laser hair removal fashion.
Should we try it?
Yes.
So we zip it.
I should have shaved my legs because I actually really want a laser hair removal device, but
Yeah?
I did not shave my legs, so we won't be doing mine.
That's actually so funny. I've actually gotten so many like sponsorship requests from laser hair
Really?
removal products, but I was waiting for a Korean product because I don't trust anything else than Korean products.
Because the Korean like beauty products, they're so well researched. I feel
Yeah.
like there's a kind of a layer of safety in
Exactly.
there. I mean, I haven't gotten any requests, so if any laser hair removal companies are watching,
Yes.
call me.
You get another one of this, I think.
Plenty of hair to go around.
Okay.
Oh, let's check the comments, shall we?
So actually this product is this company specifically has produced this kind of product for a long time, so they've had a long time to improve it. So this is like the best you can actually get at the market of.
And Frey asks, is it okay for people with sensitive skin?
Yes, so the thing is, it doesn't really damage much. It's just afterwards you should use some cream to protect it. But already, like with anything whatsoever, you should always do a test. I mean, that's also for skincare in general, even for sensitive skin. Always do a test first, see how you react, but usually this should be fine.
And sunscreen afterwards. So winter's actually a really good time to do it because in the winter, if you're doing your legs, most people are going out with long pants on or stockings, so you're already not exposed to the sun. So I always think if you're going to do laser hair removal, winter is the best time.
Exactly.
Because you don't have to worry about sunscreen, you're just covered.
Yeah, exactly, you're completely covered. So I did charge a little bit at home. So this is a charger, and then you can turn it on. Let's see if I charged it enough. Hold on. Whip, whip. Try to turn it on.
Did it charge enough?
If not, we have a little plug there. We can just plug it in. Yeah, I'm gonna try to put this on. This is like, when I first tried this, I was actually scared. Yeah. But you don't have to be scared at all because it doesn't hurt and it's fine.
Oh, and Andreza asks, are there any Korean beauty brands that possibly deliver to the US? I don't trust the beauty products here either. So Sissel's put the links in the description to all of these. And so if you're interested in any of these products today, you can actually have a look on in the description box, and I think most of them, or if not all of them, would ship to the US.
All of them ships to basically the whole world, I'm pretty sure.
So if you're interested in this, ships there, and all the other Korean products to the US as well, or whatever country you're in. I'm pretty sure they're all going to be worldwide shipping. So
yeah, exactly. Those. I'm like, okay, Sarah, can you ask?
Yo, I love the vibes of the set from Jasmine. Thank you.
Yeah, you can thank Sander. Thank you, Sander. Good job. Yeah, but we contributed with some candles, right? It's a very nice.
The candles are the difference. I love this. Jasa says, love how I could look fancy with those shades while shaving. I think if you can be fashionable while preparing your skin, well then, what else is there? Someone walks in on your back and oh, just chilling with my sunnies on.
With my new sunnies.
As you do.
I think I'm doing this wrong. So basically, okay, while I try to put this on, because I don't think I've charged it properly.
Carrie says, love your pajama pants, Sissel.
Thank you. It's from Denmark, actually. Oh, see, it's because this one doesn't. See,
we've got a beep.
We got a beep. Okay, so this one, you use it twice. Once every 2 weeks, I believe. Yes. There we go. Once every 2 weeks for 8 weeks, and you should actually be hairless.
Ooh, here's the fan noise coming out. Can you hear that?
Yeah.
Shall I fan you? Or do a dual team and use that? Yeah, see?
Is it a fan? Oh my god. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna use level 3. I think I could go, because I'm quite pale, all the way up to level 4, but I'm gonna start here.
I'm assuming this is to cool you down, because I don't know what it's for otherwise.
Okay, so I'm gonna, should I wear the shades while
you wear the shades, I'm gonna do this. Wait,
Actually, it's fine. When it's this far away, it's fine. And you go like 90 degrees.
Ooh.
Wow.
I feel like I've gone to the salon. Bang. Oh, it isn't that bright actually. I was expecting,
right?
Because when I did it, got laser hair removal done at an actual like 피부과 or like dermatologist. Did you smell burning hair?
Yeah, it smells like burnt hair. I just have to smell.
It hasn't hit me yet, but no, the lights are normally like really blinding when you go into those like kind of salons, but this one's not actually that bright. Yeah, it's fine.
I think you only really need to wear these glasses when you do your face.
Or you just want to look cool.
I'm just like, I'm in the cool.
Does that help, the fan, or is it? I mean, it doesn't.
To be honest,
in the beginning,
even without the fan, I can't feel it, so it's totally fine.
Oh, that's good, because normally they're quite sort of painful. Wait, I'm gonna check the comments while you self.
While I zap myself.
Oh, so I think we just answered your question. Unica, they ask, is it hurt or does it hurt?
I can't feel anything, guys.
The PD Per, sorry if I pronounced that wrong, it says candles bring the ambience.
It does. And now we have extra light too. Zap.
Love seeing Tiny in the chat. Thank you, Tiny. Tiny's in the background as well. He's stirring up the crowd.
Tiny is Sarah's boyfriend.
He's there in the chat. Oh, and this one is from St. Maria. Sissel, will it be possible to buy Sind products with Apple Pay?
We're working on it.
In process.
We're working on it. Yeah.
Sissel smelling her burnt hair is a mood. I don't know what mood it is, but it's a mood.
It was, you know, you kind of had to. I'm too curious.
Don't say you don't all do that on a Friday night, because
Oh my God,
I know you
love
do.
that. Okay, so after you have zapped your hair, you're actually supposed to put on some moisturizer.
Yep.
But we're gonna talk about some moisturizer after, and then I'm just gonna put them on my legs.
Yeah.
So for now, I'm just gonna keep it like this. Let's see here. Yeah. Do you guys have like any questions about the hair removal?
If you've got any questions, send them on through and we'll answer them.
Yeah. That is so fun. I kind of want to do my like armpits again, because I feel like also like it's so expensive when you do it at the like salon, right?
It's so expensive.
It's really expensive, and it adds up because you have to go so many times.
And it just takes time out of your day going there and getting back. Even no matter how convenient it is, it's still time out of your day. So if you can just do it at home, it's so much quicker, and you don't have to like go there.
And this one is actually really price competitive with other zappers online that you can find. Also, it was selected as the bestseller at something called Shopee in Singapore Beauty Awards.
Shopee, yeah.
Yeah, 2020. So this is a very good and safe choice. Plus, it's all made in Korea, so.
Oh, Brittany asks, can you do the removal with wet, damp skin, like post-shower?
Have to have dry skin. So dry skin, non-moisturized skin, freshly shaved, and then you can do it. And then afterwards, you have to moisturize yourself up.
Oh, and then here from Anjali says, what are you guys drinking? Well,
welcome to the conversation.
Funny you answer that, Anjali.
Yeah.
We just happen to be drinking.
We're drinking all that.
Link in the description box.
This is so advertised. I love it. No, but it's actually true. Our lovely drip coffee. I'm still gonna have one more. I'm not gonna sleep tonight. I'm just gonna say. Yeah.
You can just laser your hair all night. You can do your armpits later.
The whole body.
Your boyfriend's just at home like, why is it like disco lights in the bathroom?
It's like crazy. Oh, poor Jake. Okay, so let's actually move on to the next item. Because now.
One last question on that one. Okay. How long does it start to see results? Does it take to start seeing results for this one?
After like 8 weeks, you should be able to see it. But that's like you do it every second week, right? So that's only after 4 times. Then you can see the difference, and it depends on like your thickness of the hair as well. Yeah. So, but it takes quite short time. So if you start now, you'll be spotless. Like in a couple of months. Yeah. Next summer, girl, you'll look banging. But not to say, disclaimer, shaving your hair and getting rid of hair is entirely up to you. Yeah. And you should never feel pressure to get rid of your hair. Like, it's natural. So if you want to keep it, keep it. But if you want smooth legs, this is a really good recommendation.
Yeah, I always say it's up to your choice, but if you want to go down this way, it's a good
way to go. Yeah. Okay, let's unplug this so I won't zap my computer. Okay.
Zap it with so your computer will be hairless.
Hairless computer.
Oh, what taste is Sarah drinking? I'm drinking the decaffeinated coffee because I just stay so awake if I have coffee, like even in the afternoon, I just don't sleep. So I like the decaffeinated taste though, it's really good. I'm really impressed with that.
Yeah. Okay, guys, we're moving on to something very intimate.
I actually love this one.
This has changed my life. No, not really, but this is a brand called Tula, and you know, we were sent these products a month ago, right? To prepare for this, and I could you not? This is like foot product, right? Like it's a foot file and it's a foot cream, and it's honestly one of my favorites.
So like for me, I especially like in Seoul, I ended up walking around a lot more, but then like my heels get kind of dry or like not cracked, but like I feel like if I don't do something, that could happen. And then also again, like I do like little spa nights on my boyfriend, and he gets like really like, because of his shoes, he gets these like calluses on the side. And so I like do little foot spa nights for him. but I use this.
I wish I could do that on Jake.
He doesn't let you, or you just don't want to?
His manness is too madness, and I'm like,
Jake,
stop it.
I'm gonna write a letter to you and tell you to let Sissel pamper you. Because it's once you do this to someone else, they're just like, oh my god, like, because it's so nice when someone like it does your nails or does whatever.
Right?
I swear guys would all like this if they did it. It's just too many guys are like, I don't wanna, I don't need to do my feet.
Jake, let me do it. And then all of you guys, just go ahead and like text Jake and say he should let me do a pamper night on him, because this is definitely the first thing that I would use. And then actually also not, because I have noticed, which is why I have been so actually insecure about my feet.
Really?
Because I have noticed that Korean people, especially women, but also men, just naturally has like such smooth feet.
How do you notice that though?
So, this is a little bit creepy, right? But when you walk up the stairs in the subway in the summer and people are wearing sandals, I can't help but just look at people's heels and being like,
really?
You have a baby butt smooth heel.
Baby butt heels.
But this has made my heel baby butt smooth.
Honestly, I was skeptical when I saw this because it just looks like a little piece of glass. And so my mum bought me, have you seen those little foot files that spin?
Yeah.
I have one of them. She bought me one of those. And so I would use that. And I was like, this is pretty good, but it heats up and it makes your foot hot. And so it kind of burns.
Oh.
And I use this and it's so quick and it doesn't hurt. It doesn't like heat up or burn your foot, but it's fast. And so I used this on Tiny and he loved it. Like, he was like, this is so good.
Yeah.
And it's just quick and it's so smooth. It's
really good. Like, the thing about this is that it's a glass foot file, which is completely new technology, right? And it has little tiny dots on it. You have step 1 and step 2. Step 1, the dots are kind of like wider spread, so it's a bit more rough, but it's really not rough because you can even do it on your skin and it's not hurtful. So that's also the good thing about this, like you can't hurt yourself. And you know, with the other like younger generation foot files, especially those that has like that sandpaper kind of like feel, right? You can see on your foot that it is physically scratching you and leaving marks, and if you touched your normal skin, it hurts like shit.
The fact that it's like glass as well, because it's see-through, you can actually see it working. And there was a comment here just before from Alyana, I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong, that says it doesn't look like a foot file. And I agree, especially like, I don't know if you can see how fine the kind of roughness is on there. But crazy. I did not expect it to work looking at this. But I like that it doesn't look like this massive foot file. Like, you know, the ones that's like on a thing and you're like hacking away.
Yeah.
Like, today's theme is aesthetic.
This is really aesthetic. Plus they can like lay in your bathroom and no one would ever be like, ew. Also because like this specifically, it doesn't like, it doesn't get dirty to look at.
Yes.
When it's like the other ones, right? The skin, it always sticks to it and you can never like...
They like get covered in foot parmesan.
Foot parmesan. But like this one, also you can even see like on the residue from your dead skin cells when you like file your feet down. This is like powder thin. So it is so delicate on your feet and it's like, I don't know, like it's so good. And actually it's not only us who loves it because it was #1 foot care brand worldwide and it has 4.7 in customer rating. Ooh. Everyone loves this product.
I was really skeptical because I was just like, yeah, that's not gonna work. No. It's great.
Should I reveal my feet?
Bring out
this
guys.
This is dangerous.
This should honestly be like super chat level, the feet coming out.
Internet, don't come for me right now. Don't be creepy on me right now because I'm just gonna take away my sock for a little run. But I filed my feet.
This is...
This is so creepy. I've never shown my feet on the internet.
Honestly, I'm honored to be here for the first time. Hazel says, I could literally display that in my room and no one would know it's a foot file. Yeah. That's the thing, is it doesn't look, like, it just looks really nice. And you can wash it. Like this is both of us have used ours a lot and it doesn't look dirty because you just wash it with water.
Exactly. It's so good, honestly. So it's like a multi-step thing, right? This is step 1 with the more rough, step 2 with the very fine. So honestly, with the step 2, it's so It's so smooth. I can actually, let's demonstrate it because
Daria says you're going to end up on wiki feet.
don't be creepy on me now. Okay.
Maybe it's an honor.
It's an honor. It would be, but please pay me for that at least.
Oh, someone says, I just couponged that foot file. So winter got my feet so sad. And the links are below for anyone who's overseas as well.
Yeah. Okay, so guys, let's try and have this test on a kiwi because I already did my feet and my feet are smooth as hell, so we're not gonna make that any better.
Too smooth.
Yeah. Okay, let's try see. Is this in the camera angle?
Oh, we've got a split screen going on here. I love it.
Okay, and look how quick that went.
But you can see, like through the glass here, I don't know how close you can see that, but you can actually see it working. So
yeah.
As you do it, you can see how much more you need to do on your foot so you don't overfile.
Exactly.
There's other things, if you do too much, then you can, you know, actually hurt your foot because you go to the raw skin.
But that's the thing about this one, like you really can't overfile because it's so, like, it's so soft. Like even if you touch your real skin, as I said, nothing would appear. But it does get rid of all of those like calluses and dead skin.
That's why it confused me so much because I was like, it filed my foot down really quickly and got rid of the dead skin.
Yeah.
But then it's like you can touch it with your hand. So I'm like, how? What is this magic?
It's like, I don't even know how that works, honestly. And then step 2 is just like the really like soft one.
Kosi Diaz says, can you speak some Korean? If you ask us a question in Korean, we will answer in Korean.
Yeah, Sarah will answer in Korean.
I'm not too sure how many Korean speakers are in the chat though. So if you are, speak up.
Oh my God, feel this. That is a smooth ass kiwi.
You can peel a kiwi with this.
Yeah.
Buy a second one for the kitchen. I mean, don't do that. That's not what it's recommended for, but.
Oh my God. This is so amazing. It's so smooth.
You could
even
just
this
eat
part that's not shown with the green, that's still really smooth. Yeah.
That works so well.
That's so
Now
good.
I want to eat some kiwi. I mean, maybe not Sissel's foot file kiwi that she used on her foot as well. Or you could peel that kiwi. Waste not.
Yes.
I love that so much. But then there's also the
after cream.
This one is really good because some foot lotions are really slippery and I really can't stand slippery lotions on my feet because then I'm standing on them and it's slipping in my socks.
And if it's too sticky and your socks get like, this one is really like very, actually let me show you guys the consistency. It's very thick, but it gets sort of absorbed on the skin quite quickly so that it's smooth and just super silky.
It's not oily, which is good. Like it just kind of, like you said, just soaks in.
And it has very, very subtle but fresh kind of, I would say a little bit citrusy scent, but I don't really know what the scent is, but it's just very smooth. And actually I've used this on my elbows as well because it's just in general really good for super deep hydration.
And especially now going into winter, it's so dry all of a sudden.
We're being told to show this.
Let me just do our little product thing, just so you guys can
Let's do a CF. Are you ready?
We should have asked the people behind the camera for like cue cards. Hold it up.
Tula.
Everyone.
Use it on your feet if you are a non-Korean person who has rough feet.
Use it on your feet and your heart.
Oh. Use it on your rough feet for a soft heart. Oh, that's a nice slogan. They should pay us for making that up.
Honestly, when do we start copywriting? Because this one, let me get the Tula foot file in there. I love this so much. I honestly saw this and I was like, yes, like please give it to me because foot spa days are my favorite days.
Yeah,
so
it's so nice. And the good thing about this actually is you don't have to soak your feet beforehand.
Yes.
So, you know, all of these other like foot files, which are really, really rough, right? You have to soak your feet before even achieving some kind of like, you know, like smooth feet after, and you can be able to file it off. But this, you can just do it like all dried up.
Yeah, and so it's like, it's nice you can just do it whenever you have time as well. I think that's super convenient.
And this one has all natural ingredients, which we love.
This is Sissel's aesthetic. I mean, who doesn't love all natural?
My aesthetic is all natural. Naturel.
Naturel.
Oh, we love it. Okay.
New motto of my life for rough feet and a smooth heart.
Yeah, but honestly, I was even like preparing my feet for today, because if I'm gonna show my feet on the internet, might as well be pretty feet.
They better be in good condition, so next live, the second foot comes out. Wait, are they both out? 2 feet for you guys.
2 feet.
2 for the price of 1.
Yeah.
So
I should make a Patreon for my feet. No.
Only feet.
Okay, we should probably. I'm gonna put on my socks again.
This isn't what I was expecting to watch on a Friday night, but I'm here for it. Thank you, Bar. Honestly, we're not sure where this is going either. We're just enjoying it.
You never know. My channel is full of surprises.
I love how Tiny keeps in the chat and sends emojis. Tiny is the emoji king, so
We love it.
you will find an emoji for every situation. So feel free to throw some challenges out there. I feel like I'm at a beach cabin girls sleepover. Yes. Oh, wait, this mic? Or the mic pack? Hang on.
Sarah's having some mic issues.
I'm too juicy for this mic pack. To contain myself.
You know, then I can do some ASMR in the back.
Okay, I'm gonna put this in the front, guys. I'm a little.
So you can keep hearing. I'm done with my coffee. I need another coffee.
You've plowed through that, man. You just want to smell the drip coffee again.
Yeah. Oh,
It smells really good. I'm gonna put this in there.
Can our little servants reboil the water, please?
Oh, is it hot? Careful, careful. Oh,
we have a team of minions today.
minions.
Behind the camera.
Caffeine is hitting. Honestly, as someone who doesn't drink coffee that often, mine's decaffeinated. I have no excuse.
Yeah, maybe I should actually do the decaffeinated one now, because I feel like
It's really good.
I will never fall asleep if we do it.
Hannah says, where are both of your outfits from?
Ooh.
Mine's from my wardrobe.
Mine is from, I don't know the name. This is a Korean online shop, and these are from Denmark. So not very helpful, I'm sorry.
Mine is, because I'm a giant here in Korea, there's not many shops I can buy things from. So it's just H&M sweater and Zara pants and heat tech. Because I'm cold all the time.
So necessary, like these days, it's getting so cold here. I feel like you have to wear heat tech, especially because I love to wear like super thin pants and like thin jackets and such. So it's good to have an extra layer underneath that.
Even if I want to wear that though, I can't. I'm such a wimp in the cold weather. Like, give me like 2 weeks and I'll be like the Michelin
Australian.
man like this. I'm like,
Yeah, that is so Australian instead of you. Yeah.
Especially from where I'm from, it's like the sunshine state. So like under 20 degrees and I'm cold. Like, I'm
20
like,
to me is like, oh my God, it's summer.
it's my winter.
That's so
I'm like,
funny.
oh, it's so cold, I better put the fire on. Like,
That is insane. So I have like this rule that says if it is over 17 degrees, I can wear shorts or skirts. That's my rule.
I could, but stockings maybe. The more I live in Korea though, the more I get okay with the cold.
Yeah.
I realized I just didn't have like the proper attire for winter. Like I just didn't have any like warm clothes. It smells good, right?
It's really good actually. This is totally like coffee.
Andreza says, do you have body dysmorphia due to Korean sizes being so small? I don't know if I would say body dysmorphia for me, but it definitely does get, sometimes you can get a bit down on yourself when you feel like there's nothing that fits and you're like, is it me? And then I'm like, well, no, like it's just my body. Like, I think I don't want to change my body to fit clothes. I just, like, I would rather find clothes that fit.
I mean, definitely there's hard times, but like it becomes easier over time, especially as you get older. But I definitely have had lots of issues with like the way that I view myself, and it's not fixed. I mean, I hope that it will be one day, but I'm working on it every day. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I had it a lot when I was younger, but now that I'm old and not wise, but just older, I think I'm a lot more okay with it. Yeah. But definitely when I was in my early 20s, I felt pretty insecure about it because I'm quite tall and people would always comment on it, but not in a bad way. But
actually, Sarah and I were same height.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, that's
right. Yeah.
Amazing. And also we have very similar bodies too, I think.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
We're quite like similar. So whenever Sissel has clothes, I'm like, where did you get them from? Because I'm like, there should be something like my size that fits as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Let's start to talk about skincare.
This is what I'm here for. I love skincare. I love Korean skincare.
So like, also like, again, for those of you who's joined later, it is so important that you guys stay on to the end because I've prepared a really, really good giveaway. Actually, this is done, like the giveaway is by Tell, so they kindly like sponsored some really good healthy food items for all of you guys. It's a Korean health food store, so you can win like granola bars and protein powders and some green powder. So the giveaway, and you who are lucky to win that, get to treat your skin from the inside. And now let's talk about how you can treat your skin from the outside.
I just hit my nose as you said that.
Okay.
I think the microphone is off Sissel. Can everyone hear Sissel's microphone, everybody?
Hello, everyone.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Do you need to move your mic back to the front?
And is it good? Can you guys hear me? That's good. Okay.
Let's
So actually,
chat.
Sarah, what is your do you have any skin concerns?
So my skin type is quite sensitive and it's dry. It used to be quite oily, but these days it's a lot more on the dry side. But I find it's quite sensitive because Korea's weather, like I grew up with the weather being very similar all year round.
Yeah.
And Korea goes from like incredibly hot and humid to very dry and cold. And so I started to struggle with the change of the seasons because I didn't know how to change my skincare with the seasons. Because I just use the same stuff all year round in Australia. So that's something I'm more aware of. And then these days wearing masks as well, I sometimes get little breakouts around my mouth, just like the mask knee.
That's so like mask knee. I have that so much right now, but honestly I think my skin has like I've known about skincare for a long time obviously. Yeah. And like I'm very into it. And now my issue is just like the stress part of it, and also like sometimes you need to switch your skincare around a bit. And I feel like especially these products that we're about to talk about is like, I was actually so surprised. It was a brand that I had not really heard about before. Yeah. But it's a brand that is vegan, which is obviously like all of the brands that I'm obsessed with are vegan. They have to be in my head. And it's called Exo Drop. Like, okay, we have 3 products here that we want to talk about.
Yes, I'm gonna get the Exo Drops out.
Okay, so Exo Drop is vegan, and the concept of them is like exome raw materials that's extracted from the leaves of something called hwangchil, I think it's called, but it's a ginseng tree. And that's like the main ingredient of this product line, vegan product line. And it's like all like natural ingredients. And this I believe that their technique and is like patented, which means that their specific stuff can only be done by them. And so seriously, what's it called? Like the the feel of especially the cream, I'm obsessed with it. But let's start from the bottom of the food chain, the skincare chain, which is
so both of us actually put these back in their boxes for this live stream.
Yeah.
I've been using this, but I wanted it to look fancy, so I put it back in the box.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm wearing the full line today underneath my makeup. And can I just say, like, this line is so good because it just, you can seriously feel the skincare on your skin. Yep. Like, I have this issue these days because where, like, when I put skincare on, because the weather is more dry, it's seriously like when it gets absorbed under like in your skin, the feel just disappears completely. Like I don't feel like I'm wearing skincare because my skin absorbs it so quickly. But this brand is so moisturizing that you can feel it on your skin, which is so satisfying to me.
And people, if they watch my channel, you guys will probably know that I don't wear foundation. I probably haven't worn foundation for the past 3 years.
Oh my God.
But I put concealer a little bit under my eyes and then that's it. But you can probably see like the remnants, some like breakouts around my mouth just from like this area from the mask recently. And it's cleared up so much this week. And I really think I've been using all 3 of these in one go. And also they're quite moisturizing and it's getting so dry at the moment. Like even the toner, it's not watery, like it's kind of thick.
Yeah, as you guys can see, it actually is not watery. Now I'm trying to like, let me put on another one. It is quite thick for a toner, which I love, and actually the reason why, so I've been looking into this a little bit, the reason why it feels like it's really going deep down and like it's very moisturizing is because it's like the exomes, it's called, which is in the name, right?
Not Exo, the band.
Not that, but it's
I thought they were here with me now. Just like being in the same room as Exo.
Exo. No, so it's like made of small nanoparticles, and nano means
Mini.
Mini is very
It
small.
doesn't mean mini, but
It's just very small. And you know, like the particles is so small, which means that they can go deeper into your skin. And usually that's, you know, for example, why the like way that you use skincare is usually start from the product that has the smallest particles, which is a toner, then serum, and then cream, which is the biggest particles. So these ones go extra deep in compared to other skincare products.
And so Andresa says, do you consult with a dermatologist or esthetician before you use new skincare products, or do you just use it and like try it and see the results for yourself? For me, like I always try like a little bit first just to get like a feel of what it is. And like I research the ingredients as well to see like what does well with my skin, and then I will try it, and if it works, I just keep trying.
Yeah.
But I usually introduce one at a time so I know what's working and what's not.
Yeah, then you can detect, yeah, exactly. And so the good thing about this like product line as well is that it's made for literally all skin types. It is so good for sensitive skin as well. You said you had sensitive skin,
I've
right?
got very sensitive skin, and so it works really well on my skin, which is dry and sensitive. And then Tiny's is really oily and sensitive, and he's been using it too, and he really likes it.
Yeah.
So it seems to be pretty good for on both ends of the scale. Like, because I thought if it worked for me, maybe it wouldn't work for him, but he's like, nope, it's great. Because even if your skin's oily, you still need to put moisture in.
But
or
that's
your skin
important.
then overproduces, you know?
Yeah, exactly. And actually, like the main ingredients of these are ginseng, as I said, like the ginseng extract and chi. And ginseng is very native to Korea, so you'll see that in a lot of K-beauty. But this product line specifically focused on that a lot. And ginseng actually like really helps and brightens the complexion. It smooths out like a lot of skin like discolorations because it helps these like little circulation of the small veins in your skin, which also like helps deliver more collagen into your skin, which makes it stay young and youthful for a longer time. So there's just so many benefits of ginseng. It's insane. Like people here in Korea also take it as a supplement and also in product, like apply it on their face because it's just a part of the culture, like ginseng.
You see like the bottles of like, I'm not gonna say pickled, but like the bottles of ginseng, like with the actual like root in there as well, like in the markets and everything.
Yeah.
But the packaging's really nice too. There's something quite nice in the feel of the bottles as well.
Because it's like glass, so you can recycle it as well. And actually like, so this also has like no parabens, no sulfates, no alcohol. Like that's why it's so good for all different skin types.
Okay.
So let's actually like go on to the serum, because that is also something that I'm really enjoying these days.
I love the serum so much.
As I said, like serums is also a product that has really small particles. And again, this is the same like nanotechnology. And that means it goes just deep into your skin.
Here we go. Ayo Hitman Bang introduces, says, I love you, Sissel. I love your username.
I love you.
Ayo Hitman Bang.
Yeah. Can you guys see the close-up of this bottle? It's so cute. It has a little tree on it.
Darren asks, are they vegan and cruelty-free, right? If you mentioned, sorry, I missed it already. And the green heart for you.
It's vegan. Actually, I don't remember if it's cruelty-free or not, but to be honest, when it is, like when something is vegan, it should be cruelty-free too, right? At least in my head. But okay, let me show you the texture of this, because it's quite similar to the toner, just a little bit thicker. And the good thing about this is it has literally no scent, really.
Isabel says the packaging is so cute. It really is. The colorings are so nice as well. And there's English on there as well. So if you want to, you know, read the instructions, it's got English on there too, which not all Korean products have, so that's really useful.
Also, just in general, down in the description box, there is the links to it again, and in there's the descriptions in English, all the full like. I have a coffee burp coming up.
Luckily, you guys are protected from that on the other side of the camera.
Not.
I mean, I'm enjoying it. Maybe we don't know.
Oh my god, I love it. Okay, so
I really like this serum though because it's not really tacky. Sometimes a lot of serums when you put them on, they're really like sticky when you put them on, and then you can. I don't like sleeping with a sticky face. Like I'm really thingy about like textures of skincare products.
You can feel it's there, but it's not sticky.
Yeah,
it's like silky.
And that's what I like about it. Like it's on your skin, but it's not like sitting there doing. I don't know. I get so annoyed like when I can feel it. Like you know sometimes when you wear some uncomfortable clothes and you're just like I can feel it. And it's the same with skincare. And that's maybe why I don't wear foundation because I don't like to feel things kind of like on my skin, but when it absorbs in and it's just kind of smooth, I love it. And this like soaks in nicely, but it's not drying soaking in. It like kind of just there.
That's right.
Nice sort of coating.
Yeah. And if you are like more on you, like if you like a thicker layer, this is super layerable. That's a word.
Layerable.
Like you can do several layers of it. And it's very important that you do this after the toner and before the cream, which is this one from Exo Drop. This one is called Silk Recovery Cream. And this cream, I'm not joking, it's my new favorite. It's so good. Like it has like the perfect consistency, especially for winter. Like it's a tiny bit thicker, but again, it's not sticky at all.
Yes.
It's very silky smooth, and the consistency, as you guys can see, is so nice and thick, and it has minimum scent. It smells fresh, but
And this one's really good again because I've got really dry skin, Tiny's got really oily skin, and it works so well for both of our skin.
Yeah.
Because it's moisturizing enough for me without being too sticky. And for him, he doesn't like oily ones at all. And so it soaks in really well, so his skin doesn't like produce more oil on top of that, if that makes sense. Like his skin's really balancing out.
Exactly. Yeah, like for me too, as I said earlier, like I've just like, also because I ran out of my own oil, I had to like go and see other different creams as well. And I've been using this weird, like some other creams, but they're just so watery and light. I mean, light kind of like, but this...
Like they kind of almost dry your skin out, it feels like afterwards.
I put it on and then after 10 minutes, my skin will, like I can do like this and I can like not feel that I'm moisturized anymore. And it's, you know, it's quite annoying, but this one literally just stays. Like you can feel it all the time, and it's such a nice base for the makeup.
Yeah, I really love this. And I don't wear foundation, and so I think it just makes my skin look nice and not too like overly shiny, but it gives it like a nice little glow, which I think is a really nice kind of option. I really love this, and I like the packaging because if you'll see on the base, like the product fills up the entire thing. Sometimes products have like this massive thick packaging, but there's only like a little bit of cream on the inside. But this is
there's a lot of product in it.
It's all full. So what you see is what you get. Like it's decent.
I love it. Also, it is dermatology tested, so it's very good for your skin. Again, it's good for sensitive skin types as well. And then it actually includes hyaluronic acid, which for those of you who've been following me know that it is like a 101 product that you like ingredient that you just need in your skincare routine. We actually naturally have hyaluronic acid in our skin. It is what really holds moisture in your skin. So if you don't add hyaluronic acid to your skin, especially as you're aging, moisture won't really hold within and make you moisturized. So this is a very good product to just include hyaluronic acid in your skincare routine in general. That sounded very smart, right?
It did. I was just lost in your voice. I was like, oh, hyaluronic acid. Because you're down on the technicals. I'm like, I love how it feels. Because I'm like so like, but also for me, I do react very quickly to certain like additives within skincare products, and none of these I had a reaction with, like, and more than that, they actually improved my skin. Like it's not enough that it's just like okay, like it has to actually add something to my skincare routine.
Exactly.
So yeah, I was really impressed with these. Like I was surprised that you liked this one too, because I was like, okay, it's not just me then.
No, I loved
Like,
it. I was actually really surprised. Yeah, this is definitely staying in my skincare collection. So I feel like we should move on to another brand. I'm so excited because this was such a success. And there is like another, okay, so let me bring, okay, which one should we do first? Let's do this one first.
Oh, I love this one.
This is the most innovative K-beauty product that I've ever seen in my life. Like, and that says a lot because Korean products are so innovative.
There's like, I always think I've seen it all, and then something new gets made, and I'm like, oh no, there's more. I haven't seen that.
Exactly.
Because it wasn't invented before.
Yeah. So this is, okay, let me introduce like the name first. This is Ultra V, this word I've practiced saying.
Oh, good.
Idebenone.
Idebenone.
Idebenone, something in that direction. It's actually a new ingredient to me. So excuse me if I have to look down at my notes because this is a total new ingredient to me. I've never known about it before. And apparently it is the most popular and effective product when it comes to wrinkle and aging prevention, you know?
I need that. Because I'm a grandma, so.
Sarah, you're like,
in my heart.
what are you, 7, 8 years older than me actually.
Yeah, I'm a lot older than you.
But you look young. You look really young. I look old.
You look like a baby though, so I'm like your mum.
Mum.
Okay, your mum. Your Aussie mum.
My mum.
That Korean skincare though. Yeah, I always forget that we have like an 8-year age gap. Just because I am like I am and you're like very well spoken and I'm not.
Aww.
So maybe we meet in the middle mentally. Like I've gone down a few and you've kind of come up a bit.
Kind of have to when you're moving abroad. Okay.
Oh, I don't know where my mentality is at.
Okay, I want to like show you guys how this actually
Yes.
works because this is so insane. Let me try to.
This
Sorry.
This happened at the best moment. Someone sky high. Sissel gets all technical with his skincare. Sarah, I want French fries.
I know.
I mean, you're not wrong, sky high. I don't want to admit it, but that's absolutely where I am. Oh no, I want waffle fries. That's what it was.
I want waffle fries.
I mean, I do want waffle
it's
fries.
like that
though,
TikTok with the dog, right?
Yeah.
That's like, I brought home this cute little puppy and then it's sitting there and it's like, I want waffle fries. Okay, I can't get, my hands are too slippery from the skincare.
Oh, Brittany, I love you. You both literally look 21. I mean, I'm 30, so I appreciate that.
That is so sweet.
Oh, Jamang just did a super chat. Oh my goodness. Okay, James Dean or Alan Delon? Who is the most good looking dude? I don't know.
You can do that? This is
super
the
chat.
first time.
Thank you for the super chat.
Thank you. This is like, I have never done lives before. I have no idea how it works.
Who's the good looking dude?
Who's the most
I don't know the second person, sorry.
Should we just, oh.
You can just answer. They just asked, there's a super chat.
I don't know who those people are.
I've heard of James Dean before. I'm so very sorry, sir.
Okay,
Or
I
ma'am.
finally got this product out of the box.
Well done.
Okay, let me show you guys because this is how it looks after you did it, right? And this is what I've been using.
Oh, Andresa, you're 30 with a shocked face. Thank you for pretending to be shocked. I appreciate you and everything you do.
Okay, so
James Dean.
in this product, right? It's separated in 2 different compartments. You have some product up here and you have some product down here. So up here is the Idebenone. Down here is hyaluronic acid and plant extracts like mixed together. So you're supposed to do this. Okay, let me do as like a close up. Okay,
Let's get this one. You need to
push
get
the
in
button.
real close. This one looks really cool.
Boop, there it goes. The Idebenone. It is very yellow mixture, right? And it fall down into the hyaluronic acid, and then you shake it a little bit. And now it is combined, and it's like this beautiful gooey yellow texture. It looks like liquid gold, honestly.
Here's one I prepared earlier. And they give you a little dropper in there as well.
Yes. So the dropper comes with it.
In the box, there's about 4 of these, so you only mix up a small amount at any one time, which I like as well, because a lot of products sometimes when they are in a bigger little container, sometimes you can't use them up before they actually expire. Yeah, and then I feel bad because it feels like a waste.
Let me put this on my hand so you guys can see how thick this texture actually is. It is super thick, and it is so insane. Like when I put this on my skin immediately just looked so radiant and like shiny, and like look at this, it actually looks like you're putting on like a highlighter. Like it's so insane and so smooth. So basically Idebenone is known to be the most powerful and effective antioxidant ever found. They're telling me to shake this. And I'm
like, shake it more.
Shiny hand.
We're getting instructions on how to show it off.
Yeah, can you guys see this? Okay, so it's very shiny, right?
Delightful shiny hands. Your hands can be shiny too if you use Idebenone. But no, I use this one at nighttime because it's a little bit thicker, but it still soaks in really quickly. Like, so it doesn't, like it sits on top a little bit, but it's not like just there. Like you can feel it get into the skin, like absorb in.
It's so pretty. And actually Idebenone and like this product, it is 4 times more effective than vitamin C at brightening and at the anti-aging, and it's also way better than vitamin E. So in all of these products where you have actually like been taught, oh, use vitamin C in your skincare routine, that's a very like popular trend these days, right? Idebenone is way more effective than that, and you don't even have to use as much then.
And the thing is I find anytime I've used vitamin C, I've tried quite a few different vitamin C serums, and I always get a really red face from it. So I have tried about 3 or 4 different serums of vitamin C, because everyone's like, you got to use vitamin C, and I have not found one that works with my skin.
Yeah.
And this one works so well. I did not get any redness, no irritation.
Me neither.
Nothing. And the next morning I was just like I just felt like my face was really a lot brighter.
Yeah,
I feel like it was really nice.
I really love it. It's a nice boost to the skin. And actually this mixture is also patented. So this kind of mix you can only find from Ultra V. Ultra V is actually super high tech. Like I looked into the brand, and pretty much all of their products are extremely high tech and very, very, very well researched and very popular. So this is definitely something that you should check out if you're into vitamin C serums and such.
And Nikki Lou says, how is it for oily skin? Well, my boyfriend has oily skin, so he's always like my oily skin test dummy.
Yeah.
And he loves it. He's used it every night since we got it. No irritation, it soaks in really nicely, and it's not too sticky and tacky, so he's nodding his head back there. 좋아하지? He says it's great.
So since this is very, very good for like anti-aging, right? Prevention is better than going back in time. You can't go back in time. So
I mean, not
this
yet.
is not age restricted. You should just start using it whenever, and it'll help you with like preventing or holding back the aging process a little bit.
Oh, I like your comment from Joel. I love your accent, Sarah. I want to learn it. What part of Australia are you from? I used to live in Adelaide a few years ago. Ooh, I'm from Brisbane. Thank you.
Brisbane.
Brizzy.
Brizzy.
Vegas.
I love it. I really want to like, I just love the Australian accent.
You would love Australia if you went though, because you love the brunch lifestyle too, and Aussies are all about the brunch. There's a lot of vegan stuff.
Oh, honestly, like Australia is on my way high on my bucket list.
When it opens up again, let's go.
I would love to.
That would be actually amazing.
It would.
Next live in Australia.
Yeah.
2020.
See you in Australia.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Okay, I actually I'm feeling a little bit dry on my skin face here because we can't test out any of these products.
On your skin face.
On my skin face. My hand here is feeling very moisturized, but my face is not. And that's actually where sprays usually come in, because I have been using sprays for literally forever. People know that I've been using a lot of sprays, right?
The mists.
The mists on your skin. I use this especially like in the summer when it's like AC is strong and your face is drying out, or in the winter where it's just in general just super dry. And then I just
Your expression is the best.
Oh, that's actually really nice. Can I do it on you?
Please, missed me. I didn't realize you were that close. Oh, it smells so good though. I love this mist.
Yeah.
I always, nowadays when you fly on a plane, everyone wears a mask, right? But I used to bring mist on a plane.
Oh, that's
And
so
I would like
good.
mist throughout the flight to kind of like try and get a bit of moisture back in.
This is actually very good. This is the Ultra V Aqua Shine Mix. This spray is like a relief spray, and that's what we did right now. When you're feeling dry, you can just put it on
I feel
anytime.
relieved.
Yeah.
Oh, and Karen B says, are these products shipped to the UK? Yes. Links are in the description. Also, you're gonna love this one. Meghna says, hey, what are you drinking? Well, it's funny you ask, Meghna, because we happen to be drinking this coffee. All that. Links in the description.
Yeah. Look at this beauty.
Oh, so glad you asked.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Also shipped overseas as well, so.
Exactly. So actually, like this spray, I have read is super popular in Korea for like anti-aging as well, because this also has this. Oh, I actually looked it up. It's called
I can't pronounce this word.
galactomyces and.
Ferment filtrate.
Okay, so no, it's the Okay, these plants in Latin, I do not know how to say it. It's called Portulaca oleracea, something like in that way. It's also like an antioxidant basically, which helps with radiant and bright skin. So that's why this product specifically got super popular in Korea.
Oh, Tatiana says, that's how my plants feel every time we mist them. I mean, maybe we should mist further away so we don't shock them. Maybe they're sitting like,
Oh God.
that was close.
Oh my God. Yeah.
But I love a good mist. Sometimes when you're just kind of feeling a little bit dry or, you know, just like a little bit dull, you just spray it on and it just, you just feel like a bit more moisturized.
Yeah, it's
especially
so good.
in winter.
Exactly, that helps a lot. Like I actually even do it on top of makeup sometimes because it's such a quick and good relief.
Yep.
That it's in the name of the product, right?
This is another one where the packaging is just really nice. Like this is another one that would make a really good Christmas present.
Yeah.
When I was thinking about it, because like a mist is something that tends to suit most skin types. Like I don't know anyone that doesn't suit mist.
Yeah,
like,
but it's so lightweight and not a lot comes into you, like in general, right? So it is
not
exactly.
heavy.
Yeah, it's so lightweight. And actually there is, I looked this up. I'm believing the other Latin word here, galactomyces or something like that. I think if I'm not wrong, was it like actually a fungi or something like that? But it's really, really good for moisturization, basically. So all of these like Latin words, guys. But it's a really good relief product.
This one says, / means, this whole life is kind of an ad, but I'm not mad. I mean, when you advertise as well as us, why be mad? Oh, what's this, everyone?
Mic drop.
A mist. I mean, what's that we're drinking? Oh, all
links
that
in the
coffee.
description below.
Links below in the description, everybody.
Actually, but guys, just in general, we're having so much fun. And obviously, this is, you know, done in a collaboration with this, but these products are so good and so fun, and it has been such a joy like sitting and talking about them, honestly, and testing them out. I love this too because I get like introduced to new brands, which obviously my skin's loving, so. Because
this is kind of what we just do normally. Like if we were to meet, we just talk about this kind of stuff. And like a lot of these smaller brands, you don't get a chance to meet, and then we find out about them when brands contact us or whatever. And that's where you find out a lot of good ones. And obviously we show you guys the good ones.
Yeah.
The ones that we like.
Not the ones we don't like.
No.
They never see the light of the day.
They don't come out.
We have a last little product actually.
Yes.
This is also an Idebenone cream. Let me. This box is stuck.
Can I please have a shout out from Malaya? Was that a good shout out? You can say hi.
Hello,
to-
Malaya. Hello, Malaya A.
I love you so much.
I love you so much.
The feet part, happy the feet part ended. I mean, are you, or do you wish it continued?
I can take off my socks again.
She can whip the feet out again
it's
if you like.
a little foot tease.
For a super chat of just...
Send in the super chat and I will take... Oh, that's so money hungry.
Depends on how much as to which foot you get, the left or the right.
Both of my feet are deliciously nice, so...
Thanks to this foot file. Link below in the description.
Oh my god, I have sealed this.
Thank you, Tula.
Oh, there we go.
Can you open that one too? Because I'm just
closed...
distracting while Sissel's opening up. That's what magicians do, if you didn't know. I could be a magician.
First time I opened this, I actually wanted to eat it because it looks like banana pudding.
It looks like body butter almost. Like when you look at it, the consistency.
It is so satisfying. So this is the Ultra V Idebenone cream, right? And again, Idebenone is the most like beautiful antioxidant, and it's way more effective than vitamin C and all that. It's in the same product as well.
It has a really nice smell to it, this one. Like when you put it on, it smells really fresh.
Yeah.
Like I can't work out what that is, but I really like it. And I don't know if it's kind of that...
It's quite
like,
citrusy, right?
Yeah, it's almost like, not a Korean medicine taste, but you know like that kind of like traditional, when you go to like a traditional Korean market or something, it's a little bit similar to that, but not quite.
It's really good. It's not too strong either, but in general, this is the same kind of like feel as the other cream. It is so smooth and silky on your skin. It stays like, it feels moisturized for so long, which is so important to me, honestly, especially during this like season.
And it's anti-wrinkle too, which I'm keen for because I'm almost a grandma, so I'm getting in early, everybody.
Again, you gotta prevent
that.
All skin types.
It's quite good for nighttime, I feel, because it's a little bit thicker, this one, I feel, than the Exo one.
Yeah.
The Exo that Sissel's also a member of Exo. It's like a live concert. I didn't even have to like pay for tickets, and it's just here.
You know, come here, Sissel, sing.
You know, I met Serum from Exo.
No, you didn't.
I did, and for an interview. And when I get nervous, I can't speak, and I called him by the woman next to him's name, and I was so bad because I knew his name.
Yeah.
But Exo are also very nice to me, so thank you for understanding my terrible nervousness.
Jealous. I used to be such an Exo fan.
I was so, because UJ Sok was there as well, and
You've met him before for the...
That was the same thing. They were all there.
That was for the Pomini Parudo.
Yeah. That was for Busted, and so nothing will ever be as embarrassing in that in my life. So it's good to get that out of the way, guys.
Yeah.
My advice is just get it out of the way. Would you say the scent is too overpowering from Karen B? No.
It's subtle, but just fresh.
Yeah, because I am very, I don't like strong scents so I don't like have a lot of heavily scented candles. I don't like skincare with heavy scents because it's on my face and it kind of annoys me. But this one has quite a light scent, but it disappears very quickly. And I like the scent that it does have.
Yeah.
That it has.
Like, to me, when it comes to scents and such, I like purposely used scents. So, and then it has to be a natural scent. Like perfumes and such, I hate, but like when it's essential oils and coming from that, which also has benefits to your skin and to your mind at the same time, I obviously love it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it depends, honestly. But this one is not strong whatsoever, so
it's a very nice, gentle fragrance that it has. Like, it's not like a scent that's gonna like overwhelm you.
Guys,
Ladybug, it's not a real live, right? It is real. Ladybug.
It's a real live. Thanks for asking, Ladybug. Actually, this is about to become very, very live because it's time for the giveaway.
Ooh, giveaway time, everybody.
Yeah. Okay, so I had to find out, like, okay, how do we do this? How do we choose the winner? I think I want one of our minions down there to choose so that Sarah can't see your name because we don't want to be affected by anything.
Yes.
So I want everyone who want to join to win all of these beautiful Positive Hotel products. Anyone can join, and I want you all to just comment one thing you love about yourself and then a green heart. Ooh. And then we'll choose you guys. And then, please also, like, in that comment your Instagram like handle so that I can actually text you guys. So these are all the products. Okay, so let me just recap that. Comment if you want to win. What you love about yourself, and a green heart, and your Instagram ID. And then I'll have one of my minions choosing who wins. And these are the products that you can win. So 1, 2, 3, go. I'll explain about the products again.
Oh, Andresa, thank you. Sarah, you're doing a great job at reading the comments and still participating in your and Sissel's conversation. Thank you, Andresa.
I'm so happy you're here, honestly. Because
it's a heart for you.
This is my first live. You're good. You're like a pro, Sarah.
Well, hard. I've kept that in there all day for you. Just.
Alright, these are the products.
I want to participate. Okay, everyone, start leaving your comments.
Yeah.
Green heart, what you love about yourself. Insta ID. All in the same comment.
And now it's time for
By the time I find the green heart, it's going to be done. No, you can search for it. Type in green heart in the emoji keyboard.
Yes. And also, we'll get you guys like just a couple of minutes, so don't worry.
These comments are so lovely, everybody. These are such a lovely comment section. I can't speak, but I can read.
David, can you find someone in like a minute or two who has a very beautiful comment?
The most beautiful comment.
So these are the products you can win. You can win Korean vegan protein powder and little Korean collagen tabs with vitamin C tabs in it too. You can win some green powder here that you mix with your water in the morning, and it's really delicious. And you can win some natural granola bars.
I love granola bars. Rosemary.
So good. And it's like, there's no sugar in it. This is really healthy, all of it.
I love anything with rosemary in it. I'm obsessed with rosemary.
Me too. You should try getting a like rosemary, just pure essential oil to like put a little bit on you somewhere.
That's smart. I have like a whole bush at my house, like, because I cook with it, like a jar.
Oh, I love it.
Like, the biggest one I could find.
I love rosemary.
Because I love it with cooking.
Yeah.
Smell it.
These, honestly, so obviously, right now, I just showed you guys like these just by paper bags. You're gonna win a full box of each. So don't worry, it's just because I couldn't carry a full box.
She's not gonna give you her half-eaten granola bars, just so you know.
You'll get a new box of everything and a full box of each of these, because this is a berry and that's a grain.
These comments are so lovely, everybody. I am just living for these. No.
Okay, my minions, can you guys find one person and tell me their name?
This is going to be so hard for them to pick, because I'm so glad I'm not picking this, because there's so many good. There's 3 people on phones there, like scrolling through your comments, guys. So,
you know, I could get used to having these minions behind the camera.
There's been a lot of comments asking like, why is the quality so good? How are you changing camera angles? Because we have like a lovely camera lady sitting behind the camera working really hard now.
Yeah.
And she's like focusing, and then if we like go over here, she's got to like swivel over here, and if I go over there, now she's got to come over here. No one knows. Then we've got split screens going on over that way.
Yeah, you know, this is high tech.
We just turned up and sat down on little wicker baskets.
Oh my god, I love it.
Thank you to everyone. No one knows where we're going. No one knows what's happening. I'm so sorry. Her back must be so sore because of me.
Yeah.
I appreciate you. I'm gonna have a sip of this. Oh, what am I having a sip of? The links are below. All that coffee. Sissel, where's your box? Links down below, guys.
Look at this. Ba-da-bang! Ba-da-bang, ba-da-bang!
Smooth. Like this coffee.
You're so good at this. It's insane.
I'm just having fun by myself. I don't drink coffee, so this is how I've turned out, guys.
Okay.
These comments are giving me life. I want a book of these comments to just read when I'm feeling sad.
Yeah.
There's something that's nice about hearing when someone else says something they like about themselves, and you're like, oh, I like that about me too.
Good, right? Yeah. Let's find. Did you guys find a winner?
There's so many.
Yeah.
There's so many.
But it's because I want to announce it to people here. And when you find, screenshot it please, so I can send you guys like your little winner message.
Oh, these are so lovely. These are actually like, there's some people are saying that they love that they can bring happiness to their friends, what they love about themselves, their positive outlook.
It makes me feel so happy just in general reading you guys' compliments to yourself. It just means a lot because it's something that we should all be better at.
And the thing is, it's so hard to do, but when someone genuinely really likes themselves, it is so attractive.
Yeah.
Just as a general like person, and that's why I want to be like that. And it's hard,
Yeah.
but it's like something that kind of like the more you practice, the easier it gets.
Exactly.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's easier when you're surrounded by lovely people too.
Guys, you guys are like slow at finding these winners.
There's because there's so many. They are pouring over the comments. Someone's nearly biting their nails off scrolling. They're just like,
You guys are pulling out this suspense here.
I got one.
Okay, we got one. Remember to screenshot it.
Okay.
we're gonna need
Screenshot. Should I read it?
either
Yes, please.
Yes.
Let's read.
Andriza Guzmao.
Andriza
Guzmao.
Guzmao. Congratulations!
Congratulations! Oh my goodness, Andriza!
What did she write?
I love that I'm really happy and that I can overcome anything that comes my way.
I love that I'm really happy and that I can overcome anything that comes my way. That's beautiful.
Andriza has actually been leaving really lovely comments like the whole night.
That's
He's
beautiful.
been our lovely person behind the camera is like they saw all the comments you've been leaving.
Congratulations, Andriza. I'm so happy to send these products to you guys, obviously new products, and I can't wait for you to try this out. Congratulations.
Congratulations. You will not be receiving Sissel's half-eaten granola bars.
I will receive
You'll get a new box. Oh, that's so exciting. Wait, let's see. Has it come through? Whoa. Andriza says, I love you guys. Whoa.
Oh,
Everyone says thank you for today. Congratulations. Everyone's saying congratulations. Oh, thank you. You guys are so lovely.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you guys so much for joining, and thank you so much to Sarah, who has been like absolutely killing this live stream. Like she's so good at this. I'm so happy that this was my first live stream experience together with Kita and all of these beautiful brands, and then the beautiful Sarah Holmes. Be sure that you check out her her handle down below. I've linked to her channel and her Instagram. So go ahead and check that out. And also check out all of the different little links to the products down below as well. Thank you so much for joining us, guys.
Thank you for having me, Sissel.
Yay, thank you.
A heart for you guys. Pretend it's green.
Yeah, green heart.
The green heart. You can color it in.